here at Rockley Park. It's time for season 5, and today we've had 431, better known as 1912. So to find out how I get here, you're just going to have to join me as we go on the Moor buses. Let's start the summer season and roll that intro. Now obviously the route hasn't changed that much since we first did the 7-2, apart from the fact it merged with the 18, not last year but the year before. Now obviously we did have a extra yellow bus for this route, so it was tempting to make this episode on the yellow buses, but with it being the start of the season, it felt a bit better to do it as on the Moor buses. Now you may notice throughout this time that we do get closer to the front windscreen, as when we got on we weren't able to get the front, but it gives you a little bit of a POV of what it's like inside the bus. So you do get to see that, and then as the time lapse goes on, we will be going further down the bus. Now something that's new in the timetables this year for the breezers, I'm not sure if it is new or if it was in last year and I just didn't notice, but they have itineraries. But just a suggestion of what you can do with these routes. So I'm going to read out the 70 Beach Breezer timetable itinerary for you. Starting on at 9:40, board the Beach Breezer at Pool Bus Station Stand J. Head upstairs and get the best views and feel the wind in your hair. At 10:08 you're going to hop off at Alum Chine, walk past the picturesque beach huts and start to enjoy the golden sands of Bournemouth and Pools. Spectacular beaches, take a paddle, build sandcastles, then why not grab yourself a coffee at the cafe here. At 12:08 hop back on the bus at Alum Chine to continue your journey along the coastline. Enjoy the ride as you keep those cameras handy to take some fantastic snaps of Bournemouth and the West Cliff. The eagle-eyed amongst you may even spot one of the famous Bournemouth goats helping to look after the cliffs. They've even got their own Facebook page. And at 13:04 arrive at Hainsbury Head and begin an afternoon of exploring and relaxing. Hainsbury Head is a dramatic headland in Bournemouth situated on the south Christchurch Harbour. It is an outstanding site for wildlife and archaeology and offers beautiful beaches and views across the New Forest, Isle of Wight and the Purbeck. Grab lunch or an ice cream in the cafe or enjoy your picnic at this amazing beauty spot. You can even grab a ride on the land train. Then at 16:20 you're going to hop back on board after a long day exploring, sit back, relax and enjoy the views on your return journey to Poole. That's funny enough, just as we're sat at Hainsbury Head on the time lapse that comes on. And I'm not sure if she's already come. Oh, there she goes now. There's Bam Bam, better known as 432, or as her new fleet number is 1913. Now, as I mentioned, the route has slightly changed this year. We are now going back towards down into Boscombe Pier, and when we get to Lilliput, instead of going around the housing estate, we do go straight down Sandbanks Road into Poole following the 60 route. Now obviously with Bournemouth Square being closed, we will not be serving the square, we will be going straight in through down to Bournemouth Pier and then on towards Alum Chine, but I'm starting to waffle a bit. You guys just want to sit back and relax, so enjoy the run.
Now, this is a magic trick you don't usually expect. I'm now downstairs while filming upstairs. So, for this route, you are in fare zone 8. So, as per usual, fares will appear here. Now, your adult day ticket will cost you £5.50. Your child, it's £3.70, and your group is 18. Obviously, the group is up to 5 people. Tap on, tap off is available on this service. Obviously, fares are capped at £3. But if you are on one of the route runs, if lucky enough to run after 7 p.m, it will cost you £1. Obviously, concession passes are also valid, but make sure to check the availability. And starting out this year, I believe, during the summer, if you're riding with a concession pass before 9 a.m, you can ride for £1. Now, that's something you need to take home with you. Now, the vehicles you'll usually find on this route are the 1400 Optare Visionaires, that 1404, 1405, 6, 7, and 8. Those are in the Beach Breeze deliveries, along with these two lovely buses, number 4, well, used to be 431, 432, now 1913 and 1912. They're ex-Yellow Bus East Lancs Vikings open toppers. Now, occasionally you will see some of the other Volvo B70L Millenniums on there, or 1409. In rare occasions, you'll see a closed topper. Now, for your timetables, your first one in the morning heading towards Rockley Park is the 8:45 off Hull Bus Station, the 9:40 off Boscombe Pier, and the 9:45 off Holman Park. And going the other way, your first ones are the 8:35 towards Holborn from Bournemouth Pier, the 8:40 from Hull Bus Station, and the 9:10 from Rockley Park. And your last ones in the evening towards towards Rockley, is the 16:45 off Holborn that terminates at Rockley Park, the 17:45 terminates at Hull Bus Station, the 18:45 terminates at the Pier, and towards Holborn Park itself. Your last one off of Rockley that goes all the way is the 4, so the 16:10. The one that terminates at Boscombe Pier is the 17:10, and the 18 and 19:10 both terminate at Hull Bus Station. Now, obviously, these buses are on an hourly service. Now, if you're getting off at Allen Chine, which is one of the main areas, you'll be halfway between if you get off either of them, it's about a half-hour wait until 33 if you didn't want to get the open top back up to Bournemouth or to Westbourne. Now, obviously, the route has changed a lot this year, which you've seen in the time-lapse so far. Well, you'll see it in a minute, actually, because we're coming to Allen Chine while I'm currently travelling up to EG. And another thing to note, you have until the 13th of September to ride these buses. That is the last day service for the summer uplift. That's when we'll switch back over to the winter timetable, and you'll be able to catch some other lovely buses. But so we're going to let you enjoy the route, and once we've finished, we're going to hop back to Bournemouth Square, because we've got a few changes that we need to sort out with you guys. So, enjoy the rest of the run.
very sunny Westover. I don't know, 3 outfits in one video. What's going on? Well, it was filmed over 3 different days. So with the square being closed for the next 9 months, so you're looking about February, March time when it reopens, your main bulk of services will go from here on Westover Road. So behind me, stand 1, you have the 1A, the 1B, the 1C and the 22. You have the M1, M2 towards the hospital and Southbourne behind me on stand 2, along with the 50 towards the railway station and the 33 towards Castle Point. On stand 3 you have the 11, 12, 5, 6 all going to and the 21 on stand 4. Right the way down the end there you have the 13, the 13A. You also have the 50 going towards Swanage, the M1, the M2 going towards Poole, and then back that way down by the arcade on stand 5 you have the X3, the X6, the 81 and the 82. Now if you're wondering where the 16 and 17 are going from, my recommendation for catching those is on Pier Approach. Now if you're coming down from Bath Hill, the 16 will be on the BIC side, so on the C side of the Pier Approach, and if you want to get on the 17 you need to stop opposite the BIC. Now the 1832 are terminating up at the Avenue, so where the 36 usually goes and the 20 they'll be going around there, so basically by the Tesco's in the square or outside Boots and going the other way, well, obviously it stops Jason, and up in the triangle you pretty much got the same with just the 16 and 17 calling in there, the 36 and I believe the 20, and City Sightseeing has also moved up there as well. And of course the 70, which is this episode, you all know where to get on that. Get on here at the BIC. Same stop it's been for the last God knows how many years. So that is all you got to speed. Obviously if you need more information, there are people down here from Morbus that will help you out. And if you're down here and you can't remember, just have a look at these posters. There's a nice little map up there where all the stops are, and it lists in entirety which routes go where. Now that is all we have time for this week. There's a nice 50 just coming in behind me. That is 1706. Now we're gonna go off and enjoy a nice afternoon, but obviously first episode of season 1 is going live on the 3rd. So this weekend, if you are in Bournemouth, don't forget to come down to this year's Bournemouth bus ride. It'll be at Kings Park from 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock. You've got bus rides going out. You'll have obviously routes going towards Boscombe. There's one going towards the hospital, and we've got a feeder service going from the station. Obviously all of it will be up on the socials. I'll put things up here so you know what route numbers are going where and timetables for the feeder. But if you are down there, come say hi. We're always happy to see you. And new for this year, a little bit of surprise for you, we'll be doing mystery tours with a twist, so keep your eyes peeled. But that's all from me this week. If I see you at the rally, come say hi. But until then, have a good one.
You'll see so many on the buses, you won't be sitting on your own. It's so romantic on the buses, you'll find it thrilling when you ride.